Hi everyone. Okay, so I just made my day 15 video, and I touched on some subjects that I thought was really important to talk about. Um, the lack of drive that you have when you have PCOS, depression, and fatigue. And those are really big symptoms of PCOS, and those are the hardest to fight. It's so hard to, when you're just fatigued and you're tired and you just don't have any drive to do anything, it's so hard to just do it. And people are just like, oh, it's so easy to just get up and do it. You just have to make up your mind that you're going to do it. And it's really not that easy. Like, you feel like your body is fighting against you to do it. And then also depression. And a lot of people think that depression is just like sadness. Like, you just feel really sad. Oh, why don't you just watch a good movie or something? And it's not that simple. Sadness and depression are two very, very different things. Like, I can be sad sometimes, or I can be really depressed. And depression isn't just sadness. It's not like you just feel sad all the time. Like I said, you are tired, like physically and mentally. You are very, very irritable. You're not like angry, but there's a lot that can, set you off, and you get so exhausted, and it's a physical exhaustion, and it really, really sucks. I could go all day without doing anything, and I couldn't do that when I was younger. It would drive me nuts. And when, before I started this, and I, started getting my energy level back up, I really would just sit and do nothing if I didn't have to, and I was completely fine with it. And that is so much worse for your depression, because you just feel like crap because you didn't do anything, you didn't get anything done. But I really think that people misunderstand what depression is, and it's like I said, they just think you're just sad. And there's so much else that goes along with it. You get tired, upset, irritability. I remember when I was diagnosed with depression, and this was right before I was diagnosed with PCOS, like right before I was diagnosed. And she gave me my doctor gave me a little test, the little checklist thing, and from 1 to 10, how often, or like how many times a week do you feel like this, and stuff like that. And I got, I don't know, I can't remember the numbers, but I got severely depressed. Like, that was the term, not like I was severely depressed from the test, but like, she said, okay, this test says that you're severely depressed. And at that point, I just broke down. I started crying. And you wouldn't think, I went in there knowing that I have depression, and that, I just needed to get on medicine for it, and that I was upset a lot, and I knew something wasn't right. And when she said I was severely depressed, I just started crying. I was very upset. I really didn't think it was, that bad. But she put me on medicine, and nothing was helping. It was just like, I would get bad dreams from certain medicines, or, nothing would help with other medicines. And, it's just, it was because it was severe, or it was connected to my PCOS, and we didn't know at the time that I had PCOS. And yeah, it was really hard to take. And I have been dealing with it ever since. Actually, before that, obviously. And it comes also, you get anxiety from it. Like, I got such bad anxiety. I couldn't leave, like, in our bathroom in our old house. The light switch was right outside the door. or no, I'm sorry, it was right inside the door. It was a little back inside the door, and I could not leave the bathroom. Like, I was just in there. Like, I could have been taking a shower, and I know there's no one in the shower. I know there's no one else in the bathroom once I get out of the shower. But when I'm leaving, as soon as I flip off the light, I had to like run out of the bathroom. Like, I booked it because I was just like overwhelmed with this anxiety feeling as soon as I would shut off the light, and I would just run out, and I couldn't like walk calmly through the hallway. It was like out of the hallway, left turn into my door, and it was just like bam bam, because I just couldn't handle the darkness. I don't know what it was, and I wasn't afraid the boogeyman was gonna get me, but I was just so anxious about it. And you know, I dealt with that a lot. It was just, oh my gosh, I hated that. I hated that feeling. And lately I haven't been getting like the tiredness, although I'm yawning, which that's kind of taken away from that. But I'm tired because I've spent the last 5 days with one of my best friends, so you get a little tired. I haven't been feeling that tired. Like, I don't want to do anything business lately, and I've been feeling great. So, you know, I would just, if you're feeling like that, I would really just look into going on a diet or changing your diet, even if it's just for a couple weeks, to see if it works for you. You know, if you have PCOS, I would definitely try it, because I'm so tired of yawning right now. Anyway, so I would definitely try changing your diet around to see if that helps, because I know it sucks for depression. And yeah, so I just wanted to talk about depression. You know, it's just, I touched on the subject in my last video, and I'm just like, you know, there's so much more I could say about it. I should make a separate video. So this isn't one of my daily videos. This is just a separate one. And yeah, so little things to take away from it. Depression is not just sadness. And you know, just because you're tired a lot doesn't mean you have depression. And depression is very, very common for women with PCOS. And it is, you know, it will go away once you get your symptoms under control. And you know, it's just, you got to work at it. And I know that when you have PCOS, you really don't feel like doing anything. But I promise you that feeling will pass. It's just, and it's so freeing once it does. Like, I feel great lately. And you know, like before I started my diet, I did not go over to Oak Harbor, my hometown, very often, because I just didn't have the drive to do it. I didn't want to do it. You know, the ferry is $3, a little over $3 to go over the ferry, and then it's a free bus on the other side. So it really wasn't anything out of my pocket. I just didn't want to get up, you know, well, not get up, it's not like I lay in bed all day, but I didn't want to pack, go drive all the way over to the ferry, get on the ferry, you know, wait for the bus, ride the bus, and then walk over to her house. I just didn't have that drive. And I know it sounds so simple, and it really was that simple when I did it, but I just didn't want to do it. I didn't have the drive to do it. I wanted to, but I didn't want to at the same time. So it's really, really, really hard to get that drive back. But I kid you not, like a week into my diet, I was just like, I'm going to Oak Harbor, and I decided to walk over, or take the bus and take the ferry and all that, and walk, and we walked the whole time. We walked around all the time, and I felt great. So yeah, you know, just I know it sounds crazy that your diet can be causing all this, or that what you're eating can be causing all of this, but it is so true, and I feel so much better. So just take my word for it and do it if you're feeling like this, because you're gonna feel so much better and you're gonna like who you are. So yeah, I hope you guys like my videos, and I hope you subscribe, and if you have any questions, message me or comment and I will get back to you. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and I want to go do stuff. Okay, bye.